I am Enzo.
And I'm Reyna.
And this is once again the Date Night Horror Show. We're the zombie podcast. We refuse to die.
That's right. We ain't going anywhere.
So listeners, all of you who have stuck around and have listened to all our episodes and you're like, where are they? They haven't done a new episode. Guess what? We're back. There were reasons why we took a hiatus.
Yeah.
So Reyna and I both live very demanding work lives. And I was in the middle of finishing my recent game. I'm a video game developer. And I worked on a game called Battlefield 6.
Woohoo!
So, yeah. And Reyna was my, what do they call them? Crunch widow? Developer?
Yeah, developer widow.
Developer widow. Things got really busy over the summer. But now the game is out and thank God it's doing well.
Yay.
And yeah, so now we have time to get back to horror passion.
I know, there's been some good stuff.
Absolutely. This year has been incredible for horror. And we're just dying to get back because our passion never wanes.
That's right. Still watching those horror movies.
We still watch all of them.
We found time for that.
Yeah, that's our R&R.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's R&R and review. So 3 R's.
Nice.
So that's interesting. That's an amazing segue. You're such a pro. I figured we could do make out, marry, or meh.
Ooh, okay. I love that game.
For the movies that we've seen over this year, 2025. And you know how the game works.
That's right.
Make out means, yes, watch it once. It's worth the watch. Marry means, oh my God, this thing's a keeper.
An annual, maybe more watch.
Yeah, buy it if you can, because you're going to love it. And meh is, I'd skip it, save your money. It's not worth your time. It's not worth the horror genre.
Yeah.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cue the music.
It's time to play. Make out. Marry. Or meh.
Okay, the first movie I have for you is Companion.
Ooh. I would make out with Companion.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I sort of understand your answer because it's not super horror, but I really enjoyed it, and I actually bought it when we rented it, and I would definitely watch it many times over. I thought it was really interesting. Kind of shows misogyny. You don't even have to be a woman to actually deal with misogyny, which is really interesting.
I would definitely watch it again. I just don't think I would watch it again that soon.
Well, you own it.
I know.
My stuff is your stuff.
But I know we mostly buy stuff only because it just makes sense sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is solid. It's a solid movie. Mm-hmm. But I don't see myself. I've only seen it the one time. Let's just put it that way. We have not watched it again.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, it's Mary for Companion. Okay, next film.
That was a forced marriage, I felt like. Okay.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
28 years later.
Oh, no.
This movie was very polarizing for a lot of people. Just to give you guys some history, Reyna is a zombie queen. I'm the vampire of the group. She's the zombie. Zombies are her jam, and she loved the first two films.
I loved the first two. This is so hard for me to say meh.
Oh, wow, you're saying meh.
What? I'm in between make out and meh. What about groping? I don't know. Only because
Second base.
Second base, maybe.
That's hilarious.
Little tickle. Only because it's not like horrible, right? So it's not complete meh. I don't know if I take my time to stick my tongue down its throat either.
Yeah, it's for a lot of people, it wasn't what we were looking for.
No.
For me, well, I bought it because we had friends over and we all watched it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I like to support that stuff. Couldn't go to the theater to do it because I was so busy. But so I sort of married it inadvertently. But like you, Reyna, this wasn't quite what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's sort of an adventure horror film now. And the first two films were powerhouses in terms of real scare, real horror. But some of the ideas were very interesting in this film.
Totally. No, they totally were. It was really, I liked a lot of the creative ideas. I just didn't feel it fit well into the trilogy of the story.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Are you going to go out and see the others? Because he made a whole new trilogy.
Of course.
Yeah, I know. That's a thing. But yeah, there's a lot of wieners in this movie. Be prepared. There's a lot of wieners in this movie. So, yeah. But honestly, that was
a lot of wieners.
that was one of the things I liked about
that was a highlight. No,
the evolution of the lore was really interesting. And who knows? Maybe he'll lean more into horror the next time in the second film.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
The next film is Sinners.
Oh, Mary.
Yeah, Mary. we already married it because I bought it online as well.
No, totally Mary. I thought this movie was amazing. Yeah. I love the different take on the vampire story.
Yeah.
And just all of the creative I don't want to give too much away, but all the creative ideas that went into it. The music, the club dancing, the brothers. It was just all good.
Yeah.
The horror was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Sinners is in my top 5.
Yeah.
This year, so I absolutely loved it. I bought it sight unseen. All the reviews were really good, and we loved it. I think we've already seen it 3 times since buying it. Yeah. So absolutely amazing, Mary. Okay, the next one is Black Phone 2.
This is another one, kind of like 28 Days, where it's like a slap and a tickle.
Yeah.
It was definitely not as...
That sounds like a makeout.
No, because I wouldn't, tongues are very precious. I wouldn't stick my tongue down its throat.
So
I wouldn't. No, it's like I'm in between, only because it's not horrible.
Right.
It's not unwatchable. And there were some really fun parts about it.
Absolutely.
But it's just, unfortunately, sometimes that happens where the sequel just isn't as good or, better. I always want better.
What I would say I agree with you on that. I feel like Black Phone 1 was sort of like a little sleeper masterpiece. Like it came out of nowhere and it was just so well done.
Yeah.
This one is continuing the story, and it's satisfying to watch, but it's not in the same league.
No.
It's still really fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
And I'm glad I bought it because I like the Grabber. I think he's a cool new villain. So
I felt like there could have been more of the Grabber. I felt like that too was kind of like, but when he came, he packed the punch, but
yeah,
he could have come sooner. I don't know,
yeah, the ideas were fun.
Because he's cool,
Yeah. Okay. So yours is a makeout. Mine, again, I support horror whenever I can. I already bought it, so it's a Mary for me, and I would definitely watch it again. So okay, the next one, The Conjuring 4.
Meh to the meh and the membo. No.
Okay, so what I would say with this is Reyna and we kind of hover in the higher intensity levels of horror. So this for us is like a stroll down, a park. Like it's just really
it's like going to Candy Cane Lane for horror or something.
Yeah, it's too mellow. It's just too mellow for us. So the films I feel are not quite for us. But I do love the Warrens. I like those characters.
Even their shysters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even talking about them as real people. I'm talking about them in a horror universe.
Yeah.
I like those characters mainly because the two actors, Vera Farmiga and what's the guy's name? Wilson? Andrew Wilson.
Patrick Wilson.
Andrew Wilson is Electronic Arts CEO.
And you said
Patrick.
her name. You said her name.
What's her name?
It's not Faruga.
Farriga? Frigno?
Hold on, be like,
Formiga?
no.
Something?
It's hold on.
I don't know, but I know she sings in rock bands and she like sings metal. She's like a metal
does?
girl. She is.
The lady?
Yes.
No way.
You can find videos of her online singing
Farmiga.
Farmiga.
And Patrick Wilson.
Yeah. You can find videos of her singing Black Sabbath with her band.
Seriously?
And you can tell she loves it.
How did I not know?
Like, how cool is that? So they have an innate movie star charisma, both of them. They have really good chemistry together.
Yeah.
So I sort of watch those movies now for them because I think they're cool. But I think those movies have gotten progressively more and more mellow. And there's sort of more for teenagers who want to see a horror movie that's not too intense with their friends. Like it feels like a tween, and that's fine. Because, I mean, you got to have gateway horror. But it's just not quite for us.
I had some adults, though, coworkers, say that they're like, oh my God, you haven't seen it? It's so good. And I was like,
Yeah, the last 2 or 3 were really light.
Yeah.
So I didn't rush out to see them. But I knew we would eventually see them. And once they got on streaming.
I feel like supernatural horror is probably the hardest.
For you, yeah.
For me. Yeah, for me.
I think so. Okay, so yours is a meh?
It's a meh. I'm sorry.
Mine is a makeout. So, and we did that. We watched it once and it's fine.
Girl.
Never going to watch it again. So, okay. The next movie is Weapons.
That is Marry Me Forever and We'll Live Happily Ever After.
Yeah, that was great.
I loved Weapons. I thought it was really good. It had great horror, great acting.
The story
Great
was really
pacing.
cool, really interesting.
Very interesting story.
Felt
Can't
like
wait
a
for the
fairy
prequel.
tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's one of the masterpieces of
We've
this
already
year.
watched it twice, so we definitely watch it again.
Yeah, and Gladys.
I love Gladys.
Yes.
She's all types of yes.
Yes, girl.
Yes. Yes, queen.
Supposedly they're working on a prequel.
I can't wait.
And hopefully Gladys will be in it, maybe younger. I want to know more about that witch underground.
Yeah.
Witch films in general are very rare and difficult to pull off. And I feel like this movie really pulls it off.
And that's another one for me. Witch movies are very hard. Or witch movies and paranormal, but very tough on me. For me, loved it.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, next one, Clown in a Cornfield.
This such a meh, especially because Enzo was like, "You have Art the Clown." Yeah,
I was excited because I was seeing the
That's a
early
hard
trailers,
no.
and I thought, Reyna and our friend Alex, like we do this group costume thing, and she's Alex is our Pennywise, and of course Reyna is Art the Clown. So I was like, I need a clown for me. So when Friendo came along, I thought maybe I can be Friendo. But no, I didn't think the movie was that great. I'm sorry.
and it had good ideas.
Sort of.
I don't want to spoil, but it had some good moments.
If you like Scream, if you're from that generation, then you might like Clown in a Cornfield. You might like Friendo. But for me, I don't know. It just didn't quite satisfy. It wasn't intense enough for my taste. So I'd say make out. Watch it once. You might like it. But for me, that's it.
I say meh, but you can watch it, but meh.
Okay. The next one, Together.
That's these are hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say makeup, a very light makeup, maybe. I thought it had some good ideas in it. It just never took it where it should go.
Yeah.
Horror wise.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's a make out. I'd watch it once.
Yeah.
Probably never watch it again. There were things about it that reminded me of The Thing, which I liked.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, it wasn't as satisfying as it could have been, but it did have some good moments.
It had good moments.
So, yeah, it's a make out for me. Yours, meh?
No, I said make out, just a light make out.
Got it. Okay. Bring her back.
Oh, Mary, another one. I'd be cheating on weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring Her Back for me it had everything. Horror, creepy, good story, great acting.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, this was one of those little powerhouse horror films this year.
Yeah.
I loved it as well. So we both married it.
Yes.
Okay. Next one, The Monkey.
Meh. Poor monkey.
It's funny, when the trailer came out for this, I was so excited because I saw the red band trailer for it, and I thought, ooh, this is gonna get like gnarly. And it does, but it sort of gets silly in the middle, and then at the end it gets very, very silly.
Yeah.
The monkey itself is cool
Very
and creepy. In fact, I ordered a popcorn bucket that's the monkey, and it's amazing. I think I like the bucket more than I like the film.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It started out good. Like, okay.
Started out really good.
Like,
That's
strong,
what's so frustrating.
And then it just went downhill from there.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I'd say make out, but it's not.
I mean, some of the mehs, I mean, I wouldn't say don't go see them. You know what I mean?
But that's what meh is.
I know, but I hate saying that because,
Make out meh is don't bother. And then make out is just watch once.
No, I'm sticking with my meh.
Oh, so meh, don't even bother?
With the monkey?
Yeah. I'm make out. So, okay. Next one, Ugly Stepsister.
Ooh, that's a Mary.
Yeah.
That's definitely a Mary. It's a take on Cinderella.
So good.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you can't ask for more horror than this movie has.
It's like very, very grim.
I
fairy
looked
tale.
away in certain spots.
Yeah. It's great. It has, there's a sub-theme on, what women go through, the whole beauty standard thing. It's a period piece. It's done very well.
Yeah.
First time director, female director. Incredible. I love this movie.
So good.
It's definitely in my top 5 of the year. Definitely marry the Ugly Stepsister. Okay. Next one, The Long Walk.
Oh, I'd say Mary. I'd watch that again.
Good, because I bought it.
Yeah, well, you bought most of it. But no, yeah, I would marry it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a good adaptation of the Stephen King
The
story.
Bachman book.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones he wrote under Bachman.
I think it's a really interesting premise, and it kept your attention.
What's super interesting is that he wrote this like in the early 80s, and it's pretty much a Hunger Games sort of story.
Yeah.
And so I feel like a lot of people copied him.
Yeah.
It's kind of his take on the lottery, like something like that, some sort of story like that.
I like that it was a different type of horror. You know what I mean? It wasn't your typical like slasher or not psychological, but you know what I mean? It wasn't your, it was like a different form of horror. Yeah, I liked it.
And then there's a lot of really good performances, really good actor performances in it.
Yeah.
I loved it. We bought it, so we're married to it.
Yeah.
Okay, next film, Dangerous Animals.
Oh, Mary. I love that movie. It was one of those, I feel like you kind of found it and we didn't know quite what to expect.
Yeah.
And it was, oh my goodness.
And then, let's face it, shark films have been done to death. So their take on a film that involves sharks was really, really fresh and interesting.
Very.
And it's one of the best films to depict that douchebag misogyny versus, real feminist strength.
Final girl. Good girl.
Without it being preachy. Like, you know what I mean? It was like still gnarly.
Oh.
Yeah, I liked that movie a lot, and it came out of nowhere.
It was so good.
And the performances are great.
Really good.
The guy who plays the villain is such a douchebag, and you believe it.
Oh.
And the female protagonist is awesome as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's just pitch perfect. And it's one of those horror movies that's made for horror fans.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it has that in it.
Yeah, it's really good. I loved it. I love when we find movies like that where you don't know what to expect, and then it just hits it out of the park.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are the best.
Okay. Last film, Opus.
Mary. I loved that movie.
I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but it kind of, took the story all the way through and kind of wrapped it up nicely, and it was very unique.
I loved it. I love the actress in The Bear. She's so good.
And then Malkovich.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So like Malkovich, to me, based on how they were treating him, it almost seemed like he was like a David Bowie, like just like this artist. The music was really interesting and weird.
Yeah.
And then he really committed to the role.
Yeah.
If you guys like movies with sort of a cult theme and like cult of celebrity sort of undertones.
Twisted. Super
twisted, interesting, thought-provoking,
relentless. Yeah.
I liked Opus a lot. It came out of nowhere, and it was really interesting.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I'd marry it as well. Both marry, right?
Both marry.
Yeah. Okay, last one, and we just saw this recently. Good Boy.
Meh. The dog's really cute.
Oh yeah, total dog porn.
I mean, this honestly, I was on the fence with saying don't bother. This is a really don't bother. Sorry.
I don't know if I would, because the way they made the dog act was very impressive.
The story's awful.
So I think it's worth watching.
No.
And I think the story could have gone to good places with its regular skeleton. I just thought it was very light. It's a good horror movie for people who don't like horror movies, I think. Its intensity level from 1 to 13 is probably like a 4 or 5.
Not even.
So it was very, very light for us. So
I didn't think the story was good. And if you want to see the cute dog, watch a clip on YouTube or something. And I think it's nope.
Yeah, I think they could have done that movie with a cat as well.
No.
But anyway, yeah. I would say make out.
Meh.
You're a meh. Okay. That's it, Reyna. Okay, now I think we're ready for our feature review of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And now, our feature review.
Can you read the synopsis for us?
Sure. Dr. Victor Frankenstein, a brilliant but egotistical scientist, brings a creature to life in a monstrous experiment that ultimately leads to the undoing of both the creator and his tragic creation.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this movie for so long. I had heard maybe a year and a half ago that he was working on this, and I was so excited because Guillermo, I mean, he's Mexican like I am, which is awesome. And I've met him. I've met him before.
Met him.
And he was so sweet and really nice. But we're Mexican. We both grew up horror kids. All his movies are doused in not only Universal monster references, but Hammer horror references, which I love Hammer horror. And this movie didn't disappoint for me.
Gorgeous
Everything I thought he was going to do, he did it, and it was fantastic, and I loved the film.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I loved it. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful. Like all of his movies are. He just does such a visually great job, equally as good as the writing and directing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just beautiful.
What you just said is really true. Like, there's some directors who are visual, but they're their story isn't as detail oriented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just sets. And then they don't know how to tell a story. Guillermo, the romance of his sets and his costumes match his actors' performances, match the words they're saying. Like, he's just it encapsulates how he sees horror. And like him, I feel like there's room for beauty in horror, and he does that so well.
Yeah, he does.
Like, so well. And
all of his monsters are always beautiful.
Yeah. And I think that's sort of a subtext of his stuff, you know. And me being, you know, creative kid and always identifying with monsters and horror and feeling like an outsider always, but a happy outsider, you know. Like, people assume that, you know, when you don't fit in, that you're just tortured that you don't fit in. No, that's not true.
Always.
You're kind of happy that you're not like everyone else. So I feel like there's always that subtext in his films. And yeah, he just did not disappoint on this one. This is beautiful film.
Yeah, and everyone was, I mean, Oscar Isaacs, okay?
Yeah.
And of course, Mia.
Oh, man.
Amazing.
When he picked her, I was like,
our queen.
Yes. Yeah, she's so great. She is a female Vincent Price. She's doing it. She's
really good.
She's, you know, unusual, otherworldly looking. She is a great actor.
Yeah,
I think carry
she gets
a scene. She totally carries horror and understands horror. You know, kind of sinks her toes into it. So I was very pleased that he put her in the film, and the role she plays suits her.
Yeah,
like. You understand by watching the film, this is why you picked her. You know, so. Yeah,
she's amazing. And I thought Jacob Elordi as the creature was also really good. Oh my
God, yeah. I'm so glad. So it was supposed to be Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
And he had scheduling conflicts, so he couldn't really do it. And this guy, when I saw early photographs of him, just him as a person, his cheekbones reminded me of how gaunt Karloff's are, you know, in the early films. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I see why he would pick him. But then when you watch the film, his size, he's a big guy.
He's a big guy, yeah.
And then he understood what he was doing. Like, so you could tell this guy's Shakespearean. Like, he's a good fucking actor.
Yeah. I thought he did an amazing job.
It was great. I definitely want to go into further detail in the spoiler zone.
Yeah.
But what's your wrap up of the review? Like, what did you think?
Just like all of his movies, does not disappoint. It's a great movie from beginning to end. Visually, storyline, acting.
Yes.
All good. I mean, definitely worth the watch.
Absolutely. I love this film.
We've seen it twice.
Yeah, like what I've said. I mean, yeah. I mean, I kind of wish we would have seen it in the theater, but our screening room has a decent sized screen and good sound. So, yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of my favorites of his body of work.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's time to go into the spoiler zone?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Beware. Spoilers ahead. Victor.
Yeah, this is where Enzo's gonna go nuts.
Elizabeth.
This is where Enzo's gonna go nuts.
Yeah. So, what I realized by watching this film is this. Okay. Mm-hmm. When I was a little boy, I grew up watching Universal. And so my foundation of horror and love for horror is those early black and white films. Mm-hmm. Love those films. Like any good horror fan love them. And then as I got older, the Hammer films started coming over. And then I had a color TV. And if you ever watch Hammer films, it's like an edgy English color version of those classic films, right?
Yeah.
So then Hammer became just as important to the Frankenstein myth, to the Dracula myth, to the Mummy, right? I realized that Guillermo, he's giving me the third incarnation. So for me, my new creature from the Black Lagoon is the Shape of Water. And now my new Frankenstein is his Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So they've said that he's going to do Phantom of the Opera next.
Ooh.
And I think that's rumbling around. I've heard him do interviews where he says, no, he wants to do a 70s sort of movie, crime drama kind of thing.
Oh, interesting.
So he wants to cleanse a little bit. But I really hope that he just does more of this stuff.
Yeah.
And just leans into his horror love, because the guy, he knows how to make these classic characters come to life in a really fresh and passionate way.
Yeah.
So I loved what he did.
It's amazing. I feel like what he imagines in his brain is what you see on the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all of that attention to detail.
Yeah.
Of colors and, visual, like everything visual.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I can't even articulate it enough it's just so beautiful.
And what's cool about it too is like, I can see his influences because I'm a horror kid. So I know what he's calling back to. Like when we saw Crimson Peak, I'm like, wow, this is like a Hammer film. And the Hammer films are very romantic that way, and they kind of transgress a little for the time. So with this one, when I saw the Frankenstein's monster with long hair, I'm like, oh my God, that's the Bernie Wrightson version of Frankenstein, which of course Guillermo would know that work. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein, and he did these amazing black and white illustrations of the Frankenstein story. And he has long hair and he's huge. And, I'm like, he's pulling from all these different reference points that a horror kid would have. Yeah. And now he's this incredible, successful director, and he's able to make these things come to life.
Yeah.
But he doesn't just straight copy them. So that's what I love.
Yeah, it's his take. Yeah, which is really cool. My favorite part, I think, of the movie was that you saw the story from both perspectives, from Dr. Frankenstein and the creature.
Yeah.
I thought that was really creative and really cool.
Yeah.
That you were able to see the creature's journey.
Yep.
Of how, after, the lab blows up or the house blows up and he finds that family, out in the wilderness, and how he learns how to speak and all that. I thought that was really creative on how he did that.
Yeah, and it's interesting because there's a lot of themes. I read in an interview with him, and he said that he had to make the film slightly autobiographical to bring weight to it, to bring emotional weight to it, and he's always had this sub theme of toxic patriarchal figures, and when Victor is disappointed that the monster is not learning new words, right? Very frustrated, and it's sort of like he's doing what his father was doing to him. Victor, you represent my name. You have my name. Yeah. Like he was repeating that cycle of toxic patriarchy, and that sort of theme has been in his other films as well. Yeah. So like in Pan's Labyrinth, you have the father who's the biggest villain in the whole movie. And so I feel like there's sub themes there that he's always kind of conjuring back up. I loved Elizabeth's character too. Yeah. Because she was like off the beaten path.
Yeah.
you know, type of woman. And I sort of feel like it's a tribute to Mary Shelley. Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah, because she, you know, constantly underestimated. And this woman creates the entire horror literary genre.
I know. Yeah.
Do you know how old she was when she wrote that?
She was very young, wasn't she?
She was 18.
Yeah.
And she finished, she like put all the finishing touches at 19, and it was published when she was 20.
Yeah. So good.
This story has resonated through time, and then now we're going into the whole AI era, which makes it even more, and robotics and all that stuff. It's crazy that she wrote that when she was 18 years old. It's insane.
And I love that Guillermo honored her legacy and her storytelling. Like he didn't change it so much that it was unrecognizable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are definitely some things where he took liberties with, but the core structure is there. You know, the you know, hunting him down in you know, in North Pole and all that stuff. You know, the basic storyline is there, but there are definitely some deviations, which is great because you don't want to watch a Frankenstein film and kind of go, oh, and then this is going to happen, and then this is going to happen. Yeah. There were a lot of surprises, and I thought there were really interesting surprises. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I love the Elizabeth character, the way she's fascinated by the creature.
Mm-hmm. Not scared. Not squeamish.
Yeah. I thought that was really interesting because it wasn't like a typical love thing. It was more like a curiosity. It was more of compassion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was different. It was like a different way to fall in love with a creature. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And what I liked about her was she was spending time with Victor because he wasn't talking down to her intellectually, but he was talking down to her emotionally.
Yeah, he was.
You know, so she always thought, what a creep, you're hitting on your brother's fiance.
Oh, that's creepy.
She never lost that.
Yeah,
she never intended. They never kissed. They never, nothing.
I love that about this story is that it never went there because it's so typical. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That would have been like a typical thing.
Yeah.
That you would have that expectation.
Yeah.
So I love that it never went there.
Yeah. What I would say was sort of lacking is she clearly develops a love for the creature, but I felt like there weren't enough scenes to show that enough.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
You know what I mean? I think they could have cut down some other areas.
Yeah.
Like his story of, you know, when he leaves the lab and, you know, finds the blind man.
Right.
That could have been trimmed down a little bit just to give us more time with Elizabeth and the creature.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. But everything else, I mean, it was pretty great.
It was really good. It was really good. And I love the visuals of like the ship. Mm-hmm. And even when he falls through the ice.
Oh, so good.
Resurfaces, like all that stuff. Really good.
Yeah, and they made him really strong, which I think they sort of needed to for this world, you know, for us to go, oh shit, that's dangerous.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I loved it. I thought it was incredible.
Such a good movie. Watched it twice already, and it's a new release. And it's on Netflix. So make sure you watch it if you haven't already. Can't imagine a soul that hasn't watched it already, but it's good.
Yeah, when they release it, I'm gonna buy it
for sure,
like in some form.
Yeah,
because it's so great, and those are the things you want to, you know, support, like stuff that moves horror forward in a very positive way. I think it's probably gonna get some awards as well. So.
Yeah, we can't forget Christoph Waltz.
Yes,
so good.
Yeah, it's good that they picked him too, because, you know, they're all supposed to be German characters, so have an actual German actor in there somewhere. So,
and he was just so good.
Yeah, and he explains how you know, Victor would get all the resources to do this sort of thing, and then connecting it to World War I was brilliant. Yeah. So
great film.
Awesome. Yeah.
Run, don't walk.
Okay, I think we're done.
Awesome. Well, this was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
We weren't as rusty as I thought we'd be.
No, I mean, we always have horror conversations anyway. We just don't have microphones on.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm hoping we can keep the cadence going back up again, because I really enjoyed doing the podcast with you.
Same.
And this year was amazing for horror. And maybe, our next episode can be a horror of 2025 recap, because we always do one every year.
That's true.
And yeah, let's just keep it going.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So, listeners, again, thank you for still listening to us and supporting us. One thing I'm hoping that you guys start doing is, if you're listening to an episode on Spotify, you can leave comments. And this isn't a vanity request. It's, if you have a comment, we would love to read it.
Yeah.
And respond to it on later episodes. That way we can kind of see what the audience is thinking about, as far as like how we review things, the structure of the show, etc.
Yeah.
That feedback is really, really helpful. And I've found, because I love podcasts as well, that doing it on Spotify is super easy. So
yeah, and if there's a movie you would love for us to watch and review, that would be awesome too.
Yeah, and because of this busy year, we're going to try to go back to some of those. We're going to probably do a review of Sinners, because we love Sinners so much, or Weapons. The really good ones, I think we're gonna do a review episode of. So yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks for listening.
Thanks again, everyone.
Scare you later.
The Date Night Horror Show is written and produced by Enzo and Reyna. All music written and produced by Enzo. Find Enzo and Reyna online at thedatennighthorrorshow.com. Do you love the show? Then share it with your horror-loving friends and help spread the word.